I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Caroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. You here to make war? Please surrender. False word. Important news are leading you people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Caroga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to BedLife for Monday, July 11th, yes, 11th, 2021, what? 12th? July 12th, 2021, thank you, Manu Intiraymi. Yes, July 12th, 2021. The day before Patrick Stewart's birthday, which is tomorrow, July 13th. Thank you, Positive Candor, for pointing that out to me and many other dates. Tomorrow is also Harrison Ford's birthday. Today is Bill Cosby's birthday, so let's all wish Bill Cosby a happy birthday. Free man. Exonerated, well, not exonerated exactly, but released from prison due to the inability to be prosecuted due to a prior deal. Congratulations, Mr. Cosby. Cannot wait for you to return to selling fudge pops and perhaps NBC television. It's time you take The Simpsons down. Remember, The Simpsons was the show that took down The Cosby Show. And now it's time for round 2. I think he can do it. I think if NBC gives Bill Cosby back his television show, he can finally take The Simpsons out. I'd watch. I would totally watch. I don't know exactly what they'd call it. I don't know, how he'd go about it. It could be a kind of like OJ if I did it kind of thing, maybe. And it would put The Simpsons out. And then Bill Cosby, he could have said, I lost the battle, but in the end, he won the war with The Simpsons. Just saying. I'm just saying. The Simpsons did the episode where they even showed Bill Cosby's book. Homer bought Bill Cosby's book, and he thanked Bill Cosby at one point for saving the Simpsons family. It would be some bittersweet irony if they used Bill Cosby to take out the Simpsons all these decades and decades and decades later. Anyway, Qapla. It is Manu Monday here, and for those who don't know, I did a video reacting to a post by Manu Intiraymi, the actor who played Ichib, and the mail just came. The actor who played Ichib on Star Trek Voyager. I will shut the camera so Mamo Prey can get the mail. Anyway, Ichib's not Ichib's birthday. Ichib decided to make a post in the middle of the night last night saying how sick, and he used the vomit emoji. It made him to think that how conservatives could be Star Trek fans. And in subsequent posts, he went on about how, Gene Roddenberry was a big, giant liberal, and he loved liberals, and he hated conservatives, and that people pushed back and said, "Isn't Star Trek about, respecting everybody's opinion?" And he went on some tirade about how no, it's not, and we can't support conservatives anymore. We've moved beyond that. Conservatives are like too much of a poison now, and we can't respect their opinions, their facts. Apparently it's facts. Nobody has opinions anymore. It's just facts. And anyway, I went and did a whole big video on it. It's 44 minutes long, about the length of a TOS episode. If you're interested, it was posted earlier today. I'm sure you can find it on my channel. And I see Anti-Tracker put up his own video while I was napping. I did my power nap before the show. Otherwise, I would have watched his before I came on. I'll watch it after this fact. And hey, Manu donated $1 and got the happy baby animation, it appears. So Manu says, listen, folks, I just say what I do because I'm playing to idiots that believe the same garbage as me. Leave me alone. I'm just a doofus. Craigism? If you say so, Manu. But listen, you're a Hollywood type. I didn't expect you to be down to earth, relatable. And, when you were so disappointing when you were posting, burn it down, burn the system down, burn the city down, when the peaceful protesters were rioting through LA last summer. And, if not for, if you had been discovered, 1 or 2 seasons earlier, right? And you've been a regular cast member of Star Trek Voyager instead of just a occasional guest star for 4 seasons instead of 1 or 2. You had gotten a part in a future Trek series. You became a regular on a show that paid good money. You were, lived a few miles away from where you live now, in a gated community in the hills of Hollywood, rather than wherever it is that you currently live in LA. You'd very easily blend in, and you would be the so-called 1%er, and you would be having the parties with your other A-list celebrity friends, and you would be have a very different outlook on life, except for the fact that you had the misfortune of getting your start a little too late in the series of Star Trek Voyager. And so you are more in common with the average working man than the average Hollywood type. You would have been on the other side of the riots, the other side of the fence, wanting, hoping, actually well insulated from the people that were doing the rioting, rather than driving through them, egging them on to bring down the system, because you would have been the system. You would have been the system. But anyway. So Josh Street seemed to be first in the chat and says, 3 more years to see if TNG called the Ireland unification of 2024. Wow. We'll see. 47 Yorktown says, Manu, do, Manu, do. Actor says, nice. Finally, we can talk about Manu Ginobili, NBA champion and Olympic gold medalist. Go Spurs. Sure, it's a Manu Monday. And Cinnabon says today is July 12th. And yes, look at that. I did put July 11th in the title. Fuck. Caroga is falling behind, says Hector. Indeed, we are. Okay, let me fix the title before we go too far. We will just, we the people. So yeah, last night on Doomcock stream, I just had the spur of the moment feeling that I wanted to hear Doomcock say the whole we the people quote from Kirk from the Omega Glory. So I super chatted him to do it, and he did it, and it was awesome. But then I used that same quote, although with my voice, in this morning's video, responding to Manu as to, well, what is it that conservatives could like about Star Trek? Well, I tell you, I like when Captain Kirk read the fucking Constitution out in that episode. And then I'm pretty sure I got the ending wrong to how the Way to Eden ended, but nobody's called me out on it yet, probably because nobody got that far in the video. And if they did, they just didn't care, because it really doesn't matter. But I don't think everybody died. Now that I think back, I think only 1 or 2 people died. It doesn't matter. The point was, Eden was fake, and if Gene Roddenberry truly believed in the space hippies, he would have given them a happy ending instead of a tragic one. Josh Street says, the day all over Caroga, the Carogan orphan miners cried out in one voice, time to remove the evil dictator, Berto Prey 5. That did not happen. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello on Qapla. Hail Caroga, hail Caroga. Josh Street says, not Ryan Johnson, get out of Caroga. The orphans are taking over under their leader, Charlie. Not happening. Josh Street says, save Mamo Prey, leave Bird to buy everyone to get out of Caroga. Leave Bird to buy everyone? What am I going to buy them? Actor says, what about Bird? Oh my God, Actor. I can't pronounce that type of word. Schutzstaffel? Those guys are armed with Tommy guns gifted by Uncle Paulie. My SS? No. Actor said some of them were identified as Star Trek props, but they are still a danger to the insurrection in Caroga. Josh Reed says, Actor, you're forgetting Bird never gave them ammo for the real Tommy gun. He was afraid that the SS would turn on him if he gave them real bullets. Josh Reed says, and the Actor work for Charlie, not Bird. Okay, please, no German words I can't pronounce in the chat. Gracias. Which is basically all of them. John Street says, actor, I've already let Caroga, for the UN building across the river in New York. Left for the UN building. John Street says, Hot Shots Part Dukes is free, I guess, on YouTube. You might need a VPN if you're an actor. Super Blubberpuss says, hello, guys. Hello, Super Blubberpuss. Bobby, Archaic, Qapla, Bobby. Actor says, Josh Street, 10 minutes. The BBP, and will declare your revolution. Fake news. The Birds Breaking Nerd News Network, BBNNN, does indeed declare the resurrection. Fake news. Richie Poole says, hello, world. Just dropping in to say hi. Goodbye, world. I have to go back to work. Thanks, Richie. Sorry it was such a short visit, but thank you for saying hello. Deej says, Bird is late. I was barely late. Okay, I actually started before the countdown ended. But yeah, I started like 2 minutes later than I wanted to. Deej says, hashtag Manu the moron. I don't to get personal, but he's not a smart man. John, actually, that's not true. I don't know if he's a smart man. What I do know is that he doesn't put up the facade of a smart man, and he certainly doesn't live up to the ideals of Starfleet and the Gene Roddenberry attributed future. Whether or not Gene Roddenberry truly believed in that future himself, I think he probably did. But would he have lived up to his own expectations? Probably not. Deej says, greetings, world. Deej O'Prey 1. Good greetings, Deej. Josh Street says, pink furry bunny Deej. When isn't Bird late? And Deej says, when it's dinner time. Ha, 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 ha. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. And Deej says, say hello to Bird's package, Mike O, and hi. Yes, thanks, Mike Richards. Say hello to my package. Bobby Archaic says, hail to Deej. Bird's not so much late as potentially early for tomorrow's stream. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, brother warrior, Qapla, brother warrior. Hail, Caroga. Hail, Jedi Bill. Hail, Caroga. Josh Street says, so Deej, when are you and Cecil Prey got married? When you and Cecil Prey got married, you took the O'Prey name, so you were no longer an Odyssey, you're an O'Prey. Is there something you need to tell me, Deej? 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. And Deej says, yeah, I guess we can look at it that way, Bobby. Positive Candor says, happy birthday, Geraldine Ferraro, Bill Cosby, Michelle Rodriguez, and Brock Lesnar. Thank you, Positive Candor. Mike Richards says to Deej, yeah. Oh, and hi. Deej says, hashtag boycott Bird for calling this Manu Monday. Boycott me for calling it Manu Monday. The man's famous. He's at least a D-list celebrity. John Street says, Bobby, if Bird is so late, he is early for tomorrow's stream, then we missed the Dear Mop Mondays. We don't have Dear Mop Mondays, Josh Street. Who's Cosby? Asks Hector. Deej says, hashtag Bird went woke. No, Deej, you went woke. Okay. Robert Rose Jr. says, hello today, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey, and the Sassy. Thank you, Robert. 47 Yorktown says, hello to Jedi Bill. Positive Candor says, today is also the anniversary of Disco Demolition Night at Kaminsky Park in Chicago. The death of disco. If only it was the death of Star Trek Discovery. on this day in 1979, but it was the official death of the music disco. People smashed records and stuff, and I don't know. It was a very violent night. Actor says around here we only know of Gary Coleman and Mr. T. Wow. I am sorry, Actor. The Random Menace is greetings from the future. Great video, Bert. Oh, thank you, Random Menace. For those who are channel members, as Random Menace is, at the friend of Caroga or higher level, as part of your perks, you do get access to unreleased video footage. And as one of the things I did release today to those members was about 20-minute video that I made before this video, the so-called first take, that I went completely off the rails and ended up just saying F it, and I stopped the recording and I started over. So the video that went public was actually my second take. The first take is up for members of Friends of Caroga or higher level, as that is one of the benefits of being a friend of Caroga or higher, was unreleased videos. And John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. So if you are a member, friend of Caroga or higher, please, you should be able to see it. There should be a members only playlist, but if you don't see it, it should be in the community section. A link to the video. Bobby says Josh Street, well, Bird would still be in time to be very early for next week's Dear Bop. That's true. Manu Ginball is the best Manu, says Hector. I believe it. 54.5 Access Radio playing the best of World War II, says Hola Pooh Bear to Deej. Jedi Bill says hello to Positive Candor. Robert Rose Jr. says Bird of Prey. Yes, I have seen your video and Anti-Trekker's video about Manu. Very disappointed in what Manu said. Boil him in oil. No, just kidding about that. Now, obviously, you see, that's the thing. When you're coming from the higher ground, and I hope I got that point across, I was disappointed in Manu more than anything, more than angry, more than, certainly don't want to see any harm come to the guy. I just would, it's like even in Star Trek 3, after the Klingons caused Kirk to have to destroy his ship, even after they killed his son, when he is fighting with the Klingon leader, who beamed down just to see Kirk die, he was still willing to give him one last chance to live, rather than fall into the pit of lava. But the Klingon just didn't want to take it. And it wasn't until that final moment when he said, no, then we'll both die, then Kirk finally said, well, I am tired of dealing with you. And he kicks him off of his leg, and he falls into the lava and dies. Every single opportunity was given to save that guy, and he went out of his way to make sure he died. That is the Starfleet way. Manu donated $1 and says, have you seen Mike Hunt? Is Mike Hunt around in your chat? Someone please find me Mike Hunt. I do not believe Michael Hunt is in the chat, Manu. Children. Jedi Bill says hello to 54.5 Access Radio. John Street says, but then Bobby, we lose. Never mind. Let Bird be early next week. Dear Bop, because we get movie Saturday again. And John Araki with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. And you got a little Commander Shran action going. And John Araki, you donated $1 earlier. I don't remember if I said so. All of a sudden, I don't remember if I thanked you for the earlier dollar super chat, but if I didn't, here I am. And if I did, well, you got a second thank you. Not going to be movie Saturday this Saturday. What the plan is okay. So tomorrow I'm going to do a members only stream. The plan is to do a members only stream from 4 to 5 p.m. And then at 5 p.m. we'll do an open line stream. It is not going to be Call of Duty. I'm not going to play Call of Duty tomorrow. We're just going to do open lines. And if people are interested in a game, maybe we'll play some Risk or some Jackbox game or some game we can all play together and not just, Call of Duty where only one or two people might play. So that's the plan for tomorrow. 4 p.m. will be members only, 4 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. will be members only. And then at 5, we will we'll end the first stream and do a general stream at 5 p.m. Eastern for, at least another hour or so. And we'll talk and whatever the issues of the day are. So we'll do that. Then Thursday, I am going to try, I can't promise yet, but for Thursday, I'm going to try to have some of the Twilight Zone digitalized, and I will try to do a Twilight Zone watch party for, say, 3 episodes of the Twilight Zone, the original classic Twilight Zone, very similar to a DS9 Wednesday or a Cinema Sunday for those who want to watch Twilight Zone, though I will not be doing, play-by-play account of what's happening in the Twilight Zone. We'll be doing more of a watch and comment on the episodes and discussion on each episode. The Random Menace with a €2 super chat says, PSA, earphones go in the ears, not the nose. Oh, shit. I knew I should have. Actually, to be honest, with any luck, I might not need this oxygen much longer. I think it was just because I was napping before I started. The oxygen was a little low. But most of the day, the oxygen had been pretty high that I didn't even need to put this in. And sure enough, of course, right before I started, I took it and it was like 92, 93. And I was like, I better put it in. Better safe than sorry. But had I been awake and not napping, I probably would have been okay. So yeah, with any luck, this will be gone soon enough. And those of you who get annoyed by hearing the occasional noise of the oxygen, will get your wish and it will go away. Professor Brainy Specs, Qapla, Professor, welcome. Jedi Bill says hello to Josh Street, and he says Qapla, hail brother warrior. What do we got? Mike Richards again. Professor Brainy Specs is talking. Positive Candor says we the people. No, people. No, not people. We the people. We the people. And Golgo13 just hit the jackpot with a $5 super chat and the kissing Dax animation. Thank you, Golgo13. And says right wingers like Star Trek because it is the accumulation of everything we strive for. Star Trek is IMO, the ultimate expression for us. Damn it. Yes, you should have been there to write my script, Golgo. It is what we strive for, right? It is the means, it's the end of our, it's not our means to an end. It is the end of everything that we work for. We work to better ourselves. We work to better the planet. We work to better humanity. In the meantime, the best way we have of doing that, in my opinion, is capitalism. But the ultimate goal, right, is to be in a society where people are, number one, free to do what they want to do, and safe, and want for nothing really except for what they want to achieve, to be better human beings. We want that. We don't want people to suffer. We don't want planets to be polluted. Okay, we're not trying to destroy the world. We are not trying to force religion down people's throats who don't want it. For the most part, that is not what we want to do. Yes, there are occasional crazy people from all walks of life, and there are crazy people who are very anti-religion. There are crazy people who are very pro-religion. There are crazy people who are very anti, any one odd thing, and crazy people who are pro any one thing. But those are outliers. Those aren't, you can't say, oh, well, that defines the entire population of conservatives or Democrats or Republicans or liberals or libertarians or any one group. Yes, Star Trek is what I look forward to. Okay, when I became an engineer, granted, I didn't know that the only practical work I'd be doing in engineering would be for a liquor company. But when I was going to school, putting in those many hours, doing homework, solving quadratic equations, and signal analysis, and thermodynamics, and statics, and all sorts of math I can't even remember how to do anymore, but Jesus Christ, at the time I was pretty good at it, integrating, differentiating, taking limits as the sum approaches infinity. I was doing it on the hopes I was going to solve problems of the world and make a better future for mankind. That was the goal. Okay, the fact that I was going to make some nice money along the way, because engineers tend to be well paid, because we do important work, that was icing on the cake. And Fraggles donated $1 and got another kissing Dax. Thank you, Fraggles. The Dax is strong today. Says, can you please tell Mr. CCDV not to love me too much? I am feeling slightly uncomfortable. P.S. Even if we Fraggles know Manu is looking for Mike Hunt. Yes, Mr. CCDV made a revelation the other day, and I will leave it to you to find it on a stream we were on yesterday, if those who are interested. But suffice to say, Mr. CCDV has a lot of love to give and a very big, very popular shower in which to give that love. And if you're interested, man, woman, or couple, in sharing in his love, his home is open to you. Seek out Mr. CCTV. And John Araki with another $1 super chat. Thank you, John Araki. And you got Morn to give you a shake of the head. Morn is close to Dax. You're like one step away, one removed from Dax, but it wasn't Dax. You're really close, John. I can feel it. Care to take another gamble at it? And Aravic Sonder throwing $1 in and is taking his chance at a Dax animation. And Mr. CCTV is saying, I only kissed a man once. That's once is enough, Mr. CCTV. And you said that's only you once you kissed a man. I think you might have done some other things. Whatever happens in the shower, you know what? It's fine. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. What happens in Mr. CCTV's shower stays in Mr. CCTV's shower. Unless it goes down the drain and clogs something. But for the most part, whatever happens in the shower stays in the shower. Except for the drain. And John Araki. Oh, John Araki with another $1 super chat. Unfortunately, got the opposite of kissing Dax. You got laser eye bird of prey in college. That is like a whammy. All right. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. That's a whammy. Sorry, John Araki. Better luck. Better luck next time. John DeMarco's in the house. Hello, John, if I didn't say hello earlier. He says hello to Bill and other people. I jumped. Of course, the chat jumped. Bobby Archaic says, Josh Street, what's next? Movie supposed to be besides a day late being on Sunday instead of Saturday, and of course some additional bit late because it's Bird and he'll be napping. And Literus donated $1. Literus, huh? And says, would you kiss Mike? Literus. No, probably not. I would need a picture first. In fact, with a name like Mike, I'm 100% sure the answer is no. So you know what? Don't send the picture. I recall my previous message. Forget it. Not interested, Mike. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz Qapla says, Qapla Bird of Prey, wonderful video today. Thank you, Saul. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey. Qapla, Brother Warrior. Hail, Caroga. Hail, Caroga. Captain Track says, hello. Hello, Captain. Good to see you. We got Yitza Lemons, Qapla, Yitza. Good to see you. Says, it's just another Manu Monday. We wish it were Sunday. That's my fun day. Just another Manu Monday. Yeah, indeed. Captain Trax is Bird of Prey. At least Manu could have had an image made instead of stealing it from another YouTuber. Granted, a woke one. You know, I figured it was probably that guy, what's his face, Shives. I figured it was probably Steve Shives's image, but I didn't care to verify. And Steve Shives is the one YouTuber I believe I have blocked because I just don't want to see any of his stuff anymore. So I didn't bother verifying if it was in fact Steve Shives's But he didn't link to Steve Shive's video, so it didn't matter. He just probably Google searched or saw the image and used it. I doubt he even knows who Steve Shives is. The Shower donated $1. Oh, wow. The Shower has achieved consciousness. Congratulations, Mr. CCDV. Says what they don't want you to hear is what all came down the drain when you, Bird of Prey, used to take me all those years ago. Needed a lot of Drano back then. I have never been in Mr. CCDV's shower. I can promise you that. Unless Mr. CCDV bought the Desert Oasis Hotel in Sedona, Arizona, in which case, then I guess I have been in a couple of his showers. But that is, I believe, the closest I've been to Mr. CCDV's house. Go-Go says, hey-yo, Go-Go. And says, hi to Captain Track. Professor agrees with Captain. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Super Blubberpuss, Qapla. John Iraqi says, Dear Twitch, Bird of Prey still has not provided any relief for the damage his Abdullah's house suffered during the hurricane. Please cancel. Thank the anti-tracker. Was that AOC's grandmother's house? Is that what you're trying to say? John Iraqi says, Qapla, hashtag free Gina, hashtag let non-subs speak, hashtag free cardiology. No, you see, John Iraqi, the reason why I only want subscribers to speak is because I want more subscribers, goddammit. So if you want to speak, just subscribe to the channel. It's not that hard, okay? It's completely free. All you got to do is click that button, then you can speak. And if you want to unsubscribe after you're done speaking, go ahead and unsubscribe. I'm going to bet, though, you'll be too lazy and you'll stay subscribed. And then we both win. Everybody wins. Super Blubberpuss says, I don't know what my membership is. Lol. Your membership is, I don't know if I can tell offhand, but it'll scroll at the beginning of every stream. It tells you what level membership you have, Super Blubberpuss. I'm 99% sure you're a friend of Caroga or higher. That's the food, Mom. Okay. You want me to, you're going to go out first or you? Okay. When you're ready, I will turn the camera off. Okay. Yeah. Captain Track says Anti-Trigger has a video. You did not know he makes videos, Captain. He makes. Carlo says hi and hope everyone's as well as can be. Thank you, Carlo Albanese. Hope you are as well as can be. John Iraqi wants to see Samuel L. Jackson Klingon once before I die. You know, if he did a real Klingon and not a Klingork, I'd be all for it. And John DeMarco says, I have had enough of Manu. I get it. I get it. Captain Track says, Manu is Mike Hunt. John Iraqi says, hashtag bird forgets, hashtag stay sassy. Saul Leibowitz says, will movie Saturday finally be Carogan release of Crystal Skull? No. John Iraqi says, Dear Bop, please describe the pros and cons of buying pieces of Hunter Biden's art. Thanks, Joseph Biden, no relation. Hunter Biden makes art. This is the first I'm hearing about it. LDG of Geeks Enjoy yells, bird. Welcome, LDG. Hope you're doing well. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey, new Lower Deck Season 2 trailer is out. Thank you, Dan. I noticed when I went to play When I went to play The Way to Eden today on Paramount Plus, a Lower Decks commercial came on before the episode. I think it's the trailer. It was basically just had footage. I don't know if it's the same trailer you're talking about, but it basically just had footage from the final episode of season 1. But I will look at the trailer you linked. Robert Rose is Bird of Prey. What Manu said in his Twitter post, I responded like Mr. T said, I pitied a fool. That's another way. You definitely just could have responded on Twitter. Thomas Potts is in the house. Qapla Thomas. Positive Candace is Lower Deck Season 2 premiering August 12th. And let me turn the camera off so Mom will pray and get to the door. It's all good, Mom. Professor Brainy Specs is Bird of Prey. Great news about not needing the oxygen. Thank you, Professor. Random Menace is Bobby Archaic. Saw your greeting earlier. Could not respond. Saul Leibowitz, executive producer, says, thank you, Go for the kissing Dax. Absolutely. And Mr. CCTV says, how angry are you all at me for still being awake right now? I'm not angry. Doesn't bother me. Darth Maul says, yes, it's Go 13. Actor says, Bird of Prey, it's not the so distant future that our analog world is changing. We are being converted into an unending stream of dots and dashes. Follow us into the ... the Twilight Zone. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to pronounce the ... but yes, follow us into the Twilight Zone. Gogo says, yes, we work to better everything. Absolutely. Professor Brainy Specs is concerned with Mr. CCDV, not angry. Yeah, I would say concerned is probably the right word, because I believe you should be getting some rest, Mr. CCDV. Yitza Lemon says Mr. CCDV is as angry as a Fraggle. Gogo says hello to Mr. CCDV. Mr. CCDV likes them Fraggles. Darth Maul says human beings. Human beings. I don't know what those are, but I know I don't want them. Actor says only destroy the trees. Mr. CCDV says thank you to Professor Brainy Specs and howdy to Gogo. John Araki says the left do not have faith in humanity or the future. Well, don't want to make generally broad statements, but certainly Manu, I don't think has much faith in humanity. Certainly not in half of humanity. We'll put it that way. But on the other hand, I don't have a lot of faith in a big chunk of humanity either. And I understand that is not the way. That is not the Starfleet way. That is not the Star Trek way. But, Star Trek, we made it through this time to their time. And I hope we do. I hope we do make it through to their time. However, I would be remiss to point out that Star Trek is, in fact, fiction at this point. And as much as I would love our Star Trek future, a Star Trek-like future, to come true, there is certainly no reason at this point to believe that we are moving towards a Star Trek-like future, unfortunately. There just isn't. I wish there was. Actor says trees are evil, says Bird of Prey. I don't remember saying trees are evil. Darius says